Hey guys, all right, sorry about that. I didn't realize I had my mic muted. Thanks for that note there, Lucas. I appreciate it, man. I was literally going through all the comments, replying to everybody, and I got to Lucas saying, "Not sure if you're talking, but no sound." Like, up. You guys can hear me now, though, right? Should be good. I think we can hear it. All right. Let me get somebody to confirm that you guys can, in fact, hear me now. There we go. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I was sitting there like I was letting people know that I was tagging. I'm like, all right, yeah, it's two different rounds, so I've got to go through two full lists, and because there's no because it's a case break, there's some more expensive spots. We don't get as many duplicates, so there's more individual people to tag, and none of that was heard. And I start going through and replying to everybody's comments here in the chat. I finally got down to Lucas saying that the mic was not on, so like, yep, I remember turning it off now. All right, let's see here. So Justin, that's awesome. If you could pick up the twins, I was telling into nothingness that it's not very often that you get to go after a first Bowman chaser in a brand new set where they've already been called up to the big. So good luck on Julian in that next round, bud. John Rosa pull the heat. Let's see. Harrison, I see you, bud. Patrick had a rough time golfing, hoping this break goes a little better. All right, cool, cool. Yeah, that sounds better. All right, let me just kind of get myself set up. No, I think we're good. So, guys, I appreciate the fill on this one. Took a little bit longer, but not too crazy. We ended up pushing some discounts at the end. We're gonna keep these coming. So, I know that we do have an open contenders optic break. We also have the second half of this case. So today's release day for both products, it's Bowman baseball and contenders optic football. So we have case breaks up on the website for both. We do have a second case, second half of this case. So they're both it's all half case breaks. We're hoping we can graduate up to cases, but honestly, I kind of like the idea of offering both because not everybody wants to jump into case breaks. Some people want to keep it at the halves. In the future, especially on the football stuff, we might end up doing quarters if they start getting a little pricey. But bottom line is like we want to be able to offer you guys some shots here at case breaks and not just mixers. We'll be doing mixers as well, but I'm thinking like release day. Let's offer a couple case breaks. So we're gonna try to build that up. I think for next week. There's not a lot going on next week. The following week, 2 weeks from today, we have Don Russ Optic football coming out, and Manny and I were talking earlier today. I think we're going to line some case breaks on the website for that one as well, and we're also going to probably line some case breaks on eBay. Try to get some more case break customers in here so we can try to fill these a little bit faster. I would have loved to have been able to break this a little bit earlier today, but I'm glad that we're doing the half now. So we do have the other half again. That is up. There's about half the teams left up in the case break online. So you see down there at the bottom of the screen, second half of the case is available at www.jasonsjetbreakers.com. So click on there, go through the group breaks, and you'll see the open stuff. So and actually, speaking of that, I actually need to take something down real quick from there. Bear with me just a second. I'm just going to pull down the paper spot from this break. That was the only spot that did not sell, and I was not going to sit there and hold up the break for a paper spot. So honestly, the paper, it costs a little bit to ship because it's a lot of it and it's heavy. But other than that, I mean, it really more saves us labor and not having to sort all that stuff. So even if no one takes it, that's fine. We're still going to run without. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer up an auction for the paper spot. There's no cards to really chase, like no specific cards to chase in the paper. I mean, we're not even going to skim through it. So you kind of, what you have. Hold on, base paper. All right, I'm going to take it off the website, save that. So now it should show that everything's all sold out on the website. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the bidding at $20. If it goes for less, if nobody wants the base paper for $20, we'll keep it, donate it, toss it, something. I don't know. I'm not going to sort it. I know that. So I'm gonna open up the auction at 20. We can let it run the whole length of the break. Again, it's not like there's autos or parallels or something that would make it more valuable than another. You're going to be getting half the base paper in the case. You're going to be getting multiples of every player. We're not going to skim through them. But if anybody wants to buy the base paper, I'm going to open up the bidding at $20. You can claim it right there in the comments. I am watching the chat in both rooms, so we'll keep it going. Matter of fact, let's say I'm going to just jot this down. Current high bid for paper base. And of course I did that upside down, but that's okay. I'm going to put that right back here for right now. And we'll see that back there. All right, but first let's crack into this case, guys. Let's get into it. All right, so PYT, pick your teams. You guys don't need to do any random or anything. Everybody knows who you got. Don't need team scroll and nothing like that. All right, perfect. Chris Anise says he's going to open the bidding at 20. So again, I'm going to run it till the end. There's no reason why we should have to have it before we open the boxes. We all know what's coming out in the paper. So, all right, I'm just going to kind of go through this. My desk space is not really set up for these big boxes. I just want to kind of, for transparency, especially with everything that's going on right now on the breaking side of things, I want to try to be as transparent as we can. Just show the sealed case there. So there we go, all sealed up. Now let's crack into her. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to random which side of the box we go. There we go. All right, it's upside down, but that's okay. That'll work. Always knocking stuff over when I do this. All right, so let's do this. We'll go left side, right side. So if you're superstitious about boxes on top, boxes in the middle, boxes on the bottom, evenly distributed. So dice roll, we'll say odd numbers on the left, ones, 1, 3, 5. Even numbers, we'll take the right side, 2, 4, 6. So odds on the left, evens on the right. Just gonna kind of crap style throw it in there. 4 is even, so it's the right side. All right, so this is what we'll crack into. We'll save this for the round 2. Yeah, Gunnar Henderson on the front, bud. All right, so here, let's do this. I'm gonna drop the camera. I just had the camera tilted up like that for the opening of the case. Just a little easier over there. All right, let me center you up. Perfect. All right, current bid for paper base is at 20. So Chris Anise at 20. Highest bid by the end of the break gets all the paper base from all 4. All right, yeah, Justin, Chris beat you to the bid. If you want to outbid him, you're more than welcome to. I expect it's probably going to go for more than 20, but if it doesn't, that's cool. All right, here we go, guys. I'm hopping in. Best of luck. I've been looking forward to this all day. Actually been looking forward to this for a lot longer than today, but we're jumping in. I was just joking. That's your guy. Oh, Gunner. All right, here we go. We're just going to do them one box at a time. So 12 packs per box, guys. We got 3 autos in the jumbos here. I told Jason I was very adamant about no hobby. I said for the breaks. All right, Justin's at 21. Current high bid 21. I told him for the breaks. You know, personals are different. We'll see what happens on whatnot, but for the breaks, I want jumbos. So I told him everything I'm cracking into is gonna be jumbo. All right, so format's a little different on this one than usual. So we got paper up front. We've got a couple chromes here in the middle, and that is often where the autos are as well. So Sights on September, Jordan Lawler, Prospects, Real Deal, Modern Prospects, Jonathan Mejia. So all that stuff will go. The only thing that doesn't ship is the base paper. That'll go to high bidder, which is currently at 21. I'll update that list here in just a minute. Some more paper. I'm not even really going to go through it. Here we go. All right. Ariel Almonte first. Jonathan Mejia. Moises Ballesteros first. That's a fun one. Nikao Pawaka Grego. First Bowman. There we go. Junior Caminero. Rays chaser. We hope to see a bunch of him in here. Colton Cowser on the Scouts Top 30. Hoping we see a bunch of these. Yeah, Caminero is definitely one of the better chasers we're going to be looking for in this set. You know, it's interesting. Like, if you look at Bowman last year, if you guys recall, the chaser on release day was Khalil Watson. And it did not take long before Khalil Watson was no longer the chaser. And, you know, Ellie De La Cruz eventually ended up being the guy. But, I mean, he started off at the beginning of the season. I mean, there was a handful of guys that were considered that next tier. It was Ellie De La Cruz, Curtis Meade. Both of those two guys really stuck around. But then you also had like George Valera and who was there? There was one more. There's the first auto, guys. So Nick Vogt for the Padres. Padres getting the first Bowman auto of the set. Padres, Nick Vogt. Oswald Peraza on the Rookie of the Year favorites. Paper. Michael Arroyo first. Blake Lubier first. Max Wagner first. Andres Mesa first. Yasser Mercedes and James Wood, Bowman Scouts Top 25. Yeah, point being, though, that the guys that we're chasing, they do often tend to change. I see you guys talking about Jordan Walker getting sent down. I mean, there was a point where, you know, Spencer Torkelson was just the guy out of 2020 Bowman draft. We all remember chasing him, and then, you know, just at some point it changes. So just because Drew Jones is the big chaser now doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. And there's actually some pretty good rookies. There's some good first Bowman prospects in the set that could end up overtaking Drew Jones. Caminero being one of them. Spencer Jones looks fantastic. Matt Mervis has got a bat on him, and he's about to get called up. Cam Collier's, again, just a stud. Like, you got some really, really high caliber guys in here, so it's an exciting class. Spotlights. There we go. D-backs. So Corbin Carroll, one of the top prospects in baseball, on the Spotlight. Rookie. Love that card. It's not a particularly rare card. I don't think there's going to be huge value in them. And there is, they're dark edges all the way around, so they do tend to show everything. But it's a beautiful set. Samuel Munoz on the Modern Prospects. Some more paper. We're looking for color. Amarion Boyd first. Gabriel Gonzalez first. Brooks Lee. Roderick Arias. Jackson Holiday, there we go. Bowman Scouts top 100, Noelvi Marte, and the Holiday is not numbered on that one. We'll take it, though. Actually, yeah, that's a little thick of a top load. I'm putting a little thinner. You see they do offer them in a parallel. You're talking about the Spotlights? Yeah, no parallel on the Carroll Spotlight. Yeah, that insert looks fantastic. I was not a case break, I was in a box break earlier today on Whatnot and picked up Ellie De La Cruz. I had some of the best luck on the randoms and then some of the worst luck out of the box. I got in a random team break, Bowman Jumbo. I took 2 spots in 2 rounds, single boxes. First round, my 2 random teams, Reds and Cubs. Like that's solid. Second round, Diamondbacks and Nationals. Now the Nationals weren't great, but the D-backs, you know, the big chase team. So can't get mad at the random, but that is only half the battle. I was not able to really do anything with them. So, all right, we got sights on September. Zach Veen. Robert Perez Jr. first. Colby Thomas first. Cole Young. Ceddanne Rafaela. Juan Chacon first. And then Marcelo Mayer, top 100. I'll go through after the break and probably sleeve and top load a lot of these player prospects. What I'll do is I'll kind of go through the list and figure out which ones I'm going to go through and like sleeve and top load just the prospect chromes. And I'll go back through the stacks after they've been sorted, and I'll get those before we ship them. I meant to have the parallel list here next to me and forgot to get it pulled up, and I don't want to stop the break to pull it up, so just won't have the list in front of me. Garrett Mitchell, Rookie of the Year favorites. Another really good looking set. Honestly, the insert sets this year look really nice. So Garrett Mitchell, Rookie of the Year favorites. Modern prospects, Ellie De La Cruz. Dylan Jorge first. Yanquiel Fernandez. Lisandro Rodriguez first. Jay Savina first. Hao Yu Lee first. And then Alex Ramirez, top 100. If we hit a monster, I want to hit it early because my kids aren't asleep yet. I can get loud. Yeah, I got you, bud. I got you, John. Here. I'll drop the camera a little bit. And then pull it up. There we go. How's that? See if that's a little better. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, adjusted it. A little paper to $3.99. JJ Bleday, rookie. Marlins to $3.99. Yeah, I had adjusted it to auto. Marion Boyd, outfielder for the Phillies. I don't know why he has to sign all the way off to the side like that, but Marion Boyd, Phillies, getting the speckle auto. That's numbered to $2.99. 71 out of $2.99 for the Phils. Yeah, I was trying to say I adjusted it for the cutting of the case and just didn't quite get it back in the right spot. Manuel Beltre, Marcelo Mayer, Brock Jones first. And we go Rays. Dylan Frias first. Lindell James first. And then Brady Howes on the top 100. Brock Jones, one of those fringe chasers. Rays got a handful to chase, actually. Rays are a solid team in this. I'm looking forward to seeing how the prices move on some of the different teams. Some of them will go up, some of them will go down. It always happens. Curious to see who goes where. All right, here we go. Back in it. Halfway through the first one. Already got 2 autos down. Still laughing about the Pickett tie-dye. Yeah, I think I actually did wake my kids up that night. That was hard to not get excited over. Kenny Pickett XRC tie-dye auto. Sights on September. Bobby Barrels. Jackson Holiday Modern Prospects. Base paper. Xavier Isaac first. Ellie De La Cruz, Luis Rodriguez, Joshua Baez, Jackson Holiday, and then Luis Matos, top 100. It's always weird going from a set to a new set and then seeing the chaser from the last set in the new set and not getting excited. You see the Jackson, and you're like, oh, wait, no, it's just a prospect. Josh Young, Rookie of the Year favorites. I got to get used to where they're putting the autos in here. It's a weird spot for it. Purple paper, Brooks Lee. Another one of those guys we would have been excited about in the last one. 228 out of 250. Going to the Twins. Yoangel Aponte first. Josu DePaula. Dodgers getting their chaser on a chrome, base chrome. Take that. Jackson Churio, Drew Jones. There we go. Want to see a lot of Drew Jones. That is the big chaser in this one. We'll see if everybody ends up agreeing with him long term, but right now he is the guy. Christian Vaquero, and then Bowman Scouts top 100, Carlos Colmenares. Yeah, he's solidly driving up the price. I mean, if you guys saw, there's the David Adams has the bounty, which they listed it as $1 million lifetime bounty. Somebody had to correct me on that. It's actually they had told me it was, and I think they're probably right, that it was $250,000, and like if he makes the Hall of Fame, it ends up going to like another $750. but it's still a monstrous bounty on a prospect. Current high bid for the paper still at $21. $21 the current high bid on the paper for the box. You got till the end of the break to outbid it. Otherwise, 21 will take it. It's for all the base paper. There we go. Diamondbacks getting another one. Another spotlight. So that one's the big boy. Drew Jones. That's who we want to see. Drew Jones spotlight. That is such a good looking insert. Like I said, not particularly high value, I don't think. I mean, they're not uncommon is the thing, but they're nice. Simon Wan on the prospects insert. Zach Giloff first. Yafri Solano first. Nelson Rada first. Jesus Baez first. Abel Bastidas first. And then top 100, Ronnie Mauricio. Again, we'll go back and sleeve and top load. And then also just kind of sleeve a lot of these chromes after. They are, man. They look really, really nice. It was one of the only nice cards I got out of the break was with my Reds. I did get an Ellie De La Cruz spotlight, but again, I mean it's an insert. it's not blow it out of proportion. It is an insert. It's a base insert. Diamondbacks, who's got them in the first half? That would be... I got to pull my list up. Chris Anise. Chris has the Diamondbacks in the first half. And there is our next auto. I do not like how they have the autos here. Ooh, but I do like the color. Shea Whitcomb for the Astros. First Bowman, 24 out of 75. Shea Whitcomb to 75, first Bowman. 5th rounder from 2020 draft. I'm digging the color. A lot of color on the autos so far. 2 out of 3. I like that. I like more color than base. Astros getting an auto. 24 of 75. Shea Whitcomb first. Sights on September, Ellie De La Cruz. We've got a speckle refractor coming up. Jason Dominguez, Jace Young, Simon Wan, first Bowman, Jorge Burgos, Nelson Rada first for the Halos, 299, 146 out of 299, and then number 100 on the top 100, Angel Martinez. All right, 2 packs to go. We've got our autos out of this box. Not quite done with the color, hopefully. Adley Rutschman, Rookie of the Year favorites. Jordan Lawler on the Modern Prospects. Gabriel Martinez first. Go Blue Jays. Alex Ramirez, Pedro Ramirez first. Carlos Jorge first, Roman Anthony first. Benny Montgomery on the top 65 or the top 100 at 65. Last pack from box number 1. Just me, or did it feel like they skipped some inserts there? It should be right here in the middle. It's usually a little stack of paper, an insert or two, sometimes the auto, and then more paper. But no, it's just straight up paper there. Interesting. It's weird. All right. Brian Acuna, Jose Peraza first, Kevin Parada, Colson Montgomery, Drew Gilbert, and then Edwin Arroyo, top 100. All right, number 2. What do you guys think? Who's gonna be the big chasers by the end of this? You think Drew Jones is gonna stay the top dog, or do you see anybody challenging him for that? I like Spencer Jones myself. I don't know, those Jones is 6'7", but those big tall outfielders tend to do pretty well in New York. All right, sights in September. Colson Montgomery, Elijah Green on the Modern Prospects. Yoangela Ponte first. Josu DePaula first. There you go. Dodgers getting another one. Kenny Gomez first. Matt Mervis first. Just a crusher for the Cubs. Like I said, he should be getting called up soon. Khalil Watson, and then Bowman Scouts top 100. Joshua Baez. Yeah, if Mervis, I mean, if he can hit in the bigs like he hits like he's hitting in the minors, whew, he's gonna knock some dingers. First baseman, so it's gonna be all offense. If he's gonna make it, it's gonna be on that bat. John, you got Spencer overtaking him. They had an extra auto when that happened. Yeah, I would have preferred that. Hang on, let me catch up this chat real fast. Let's see what I missed. Wesley, we just cracked the first box. We just hit the first pack of box 2. That's where we're at. Harrison says Collier is the guy. I like Collier a lot, actually. I like Spencer Jones. What I like about Spencer Jones right now, from a cards standpoint, is I like where the price point is for the Yankees, like as compared to where the Reds are. Reds are an expensive team. All right, there we go. Paper. And just the one here. Brett Beatty, Rookie of the Year favorites. Little color here on the paper. It's Termarr Johnson on the pink to 175. 49 out of 175. Pirates. Zach Geloff first. Joffrey Solano first. Termarr Johnson. Miguel Bleis. Edwin Arroyo. And then Edgar Cuero, top 100 on the number 96. I just want to make sure that I didn't miss anything in that last little stack of paper. No, it's all paper. Easier to check now than when it gets deep. What's going on, Wesley? I'm just going to top load all the color in here. Corey, so yeah, you get everything. You get all of the chromes. There was a separate spot for paper base, and I actually have it up for bid right now. We're at $21 for all of the paper base out of the entire break. All right, next spotlight for the Rangers. That is Josh Young. Josh Young, Spotlight, Rangers. And then Modern Prospects, Dylan Jorge. Jason Dominguez, Jace Young, Colton Cowser, Marcos Cabrera first, Christian Cerda first, and then number 51 on the top 100, Jace Young. But yeah, all the base chromes do ship though. So any numbered paper would ship. It's just the base paper, just the base unnumbered paper that doesn't ship. That'll go to an actual paper spot. Again, current high bid on that is $21. Highest bid by the end of the break. That spot didn't sell. That spot was listed at $49. Didn't sell. So we put it, marked it down to $39. It still didn't sell. I wasn't going to hold the break up anymore for the paper spot. So. Yeah, I just figured we'll auction it here, and whatever it goes for, it goes for. All right, and looks like we got an auto coming. Best of luck. No auto in second box yet, but here comes, I believe, the first one. And it is Colby Thomas to 150 True Blue for the A's. A's Colby Thomas True Blue number 95 out of 150. So he was third round pick. Not too bad. A's outfielder to 150. And Alex is bidding 22 on the paper. New high bid. $22 new high bid for paper. Sights on September, Henry Davis. Appreciate that, Zach. You've seen that one before. Yeah, I know you know where that came from. Gabriel Martinez, Alex Ramirez, Anthony Peguero, Justin Henry Malloy, William Lugo first, and then number 47 on the top 100, Harry Ford. Yeah, I've been holding on to that, waiting until now. Waiting until this rookie campaign. The 9 irks me, but it's too good of a card not to put up. Yeah, I'll show you the autos from the first one here. Let me get through this pack, and I'll show you the first the autos from box 1. And nope, that's not an auto. Shea Langoliers, Rookie of the Year favorites. Drew Jones, Modern Prospects. There we go. Brian Acuna. Jose Peraza first. Daniel Gugliarte first. Abdias de la Cruz first. Mikey Romero. And then Sal Frelick, 33 on the top 100. So the autos from the first box were Shea Whitcomb to 75 on the yellow, Amarion Boyd to 299 on the speckle for the Phillies, so Astros, Phillies, and then Nick Vogt for the Padres base auto. And then auto number 1 in this box, Colby Thomas blue to 150. Waiting on auto number 2. I mean, Corey, I don't remember off the top of my head, man. We're going through a lot of cards. I don't have them to memory. I mean, I'll show you. I'll do a recap here at the end. Like everything that I'm top loading, I'll do a recap on at the end. All right, Bowman Invicta, Eric Hernandez. So White Sox getting the Invicta. On the purple paper, Nick Pratto. That is 105 out of 199 for the Royals. Rookie paper. So that's color, so that will go to the team, to the Royals. Ariel Almonte first. Jonathan Mejia. Dylan O'Ray first. Juan Brito first. Ryan Clifford first. And Scouts Top 100, Andrew Painter. And again, guys, I will go through all the stacks at the end. After I sort them, I'm going to go through like each team and get a little better grip on the prospects, and some of these guys that I'm not necessarily sleeving and top loading, I may be sleeving and top loading before I send. So, and I will never send you a package that doesn't at least have a top loader in it, if for nothing else, for support. So, just a heads up on that. I'm not going to send you a team bag full of loose cards. You'll at least get one in there. Top load a base card if we have to. I put empty top loaders in there before, so. No problem, man. Oh, Zach, you're not kidding about the base pass, man. Yeah, dude's nasty. He's gonna be really good, and he's playing a primo position in a primo market. Yeah, Volpe's gonna be nice. Sights in September, Ceddanne Rafaela. Base, just the one insert on that stack. Dylan Jorge first. Yanquiel Fernandez. Justin Crawford first. There we go, Phils. That's who you're chasing. Averson Arteaga, Jorge Ruiz first, and then Bowman Scouts Top 100, Carson Williams at 56. Let me update that current bid. I keep meaning to do that, and I keep cutting into new packs. Justin Crawford. All right, current high bid for the base paper. Guys, this is 4 boxes of base paper. Current high bid at 22. Oh, hang on. Chris Anise just out there, 25. Like I said, initial price on that was 49. And if we don't sell, you got packaged with the most valuable items, the top load. I've got those packages too, man. I hate those packages. If the base paper spot's the last one to go in round 2, we'll do the same thing in round 2. I'm not going to slow a breakdown for base paper. Corbin Carroll, Rookie of the Year favorites. Prospects, Brady House. Manuel Beltre, Marcelo Mayer, Dylan Suzak first. There we go. A's. That was I believe that was A's first round draft pick. Yeah, catcher. Eric Brown Jr., Marco Luciano, and then Brian Ramos, top 100, number 70. Yeah, Suzak was the 19th pick. We still got 2 autos in these last 4 packs, or we should. I've heard of people that have. I've heard of people seeing 1 auto in a jumbo box. I've heard of people seeing 4 autos in a jumbo box. So I'm perfectly fine with us just staying on pace. Ooh, there we go. Wow, I don't like that. That's like that. All right, that's easy to miss. That is so easy to miss if you go through that paper too quick. I would question some of those boxes where you only had the 1 auto. Manuel Beltre. Nice one, shortstop. So not a first, but a nice auto on a good prospect there for the Blue Jays. 21 as a free agent. Manuel Beltre. Yeah, that was right, and it was actually right in front of another one, but in between two papers. That is very easy to miss. I really don't like where they put the autos this year. Xavier Isaac first. Ellie De La Cruz. Yanier Fernandez first. Davidson De Los Santos first. Khalil Watson, speaking of, we talked about him earlier. This time we get him on a refractor. 87 out of 499. And then Felix Valerio, top 100 at 79. There's Beltre auto. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and top load all the color. Why not? Khalil Watson to 499. And Xavier Isaac. Sleeve up that base chrome. All right, should have one more auto in these last 3 packs, guys. Kenny, we're almost halfway through. I'm going to do a recap at the end. If you tell me what team you got, I can tell you if at least we hit an auto so far. That refractor's the first box. In the first box had to be numbered. Which refractor was it? I'll take a look. Sights on September, Colton Cowser. Modern Prospects, Oscar Colas. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a learning curve on the new product for sure. And I mean, we're going to be breaking a lot of this, so definitely want to make sure to get it right. Michael Arroyo first. Blake Lubier first. Jace Bowen first. Ooh, we got something fun coming. Ronnie Simon. Let's take out the Bowman Scouts top 100. Henry Davis. And Kyle Harrison first to 125. Going to the Giants. It is a pitcher. 3rd round of 2020. But to 125, Kyle Harrison. Good looking parallel. That's the Lunar. That's right, I remember that one. Yeah, the Lunar. It's got like the lunar, it looks like the lunar surface. That's actually a really good looking parallel. John says that's the guy. Kyle Harrison to 125 on the Lunar. Really good looking card. I like that set a lot, actually. I like that parallel a lot. Kenny, you had the Cubs. We haven't had a Cubs auto yet. And I know we haven't had Matt Mervis. I think we've had like a base chrome. That's been about it. Like I think there was one base chrome that I top loaded. So, hang on. Here we go again. I do not like where they're putting these. All right, come on. Orioles. So Leandro Arias for the O's, base auto. Last box had 2 autos on color, 1 non. 1 base. So far, we've had 2 base in this one. Matter of fact, was it? Yeah, so we had 2 base in the blue in this one. That was the last auto in this one. So Leandro Arias, Orioles shortstop. Vaughn Grissom, Rookie of the Year favorites. Amarian Boyd first. Gabriel Gonzalez first for the Mariners. Juan Olmos, Ruben Santana, both firsts. Ambrios Taveras first, and then Drew Jones on that Scott top 100 at number 7. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and play it safe and top load all the Drew. So Diamondbacks, know it was an expensive spot. You're at least gonna get some top loaders. Hopefully I can get you something nice to go in one of those top loaders. You see a good picture though, 16 overall. Nice. I like it. All right. Spotlight. There you go, Patrick. Spotlight, and that one is Tristan Casas. Yordani De Los Santos, Modern Prospects. Hector Rodriguez first. Braylon Bishop first. Jason Churio. Zach Neto. And then Ruben Santana, first Bowman. And that's, I think this is the, is this also lunar? There's multiple lunars. Doesn't have quite the same look as the other one did. I don't know if that's a lunar. Mick Abel on the top 100, 41, not numbered. And is that the one you were talking about earlier, like one of the first ones we had out to shoot, the Jackson Holiday? That was the Jackson Holiday. If you were saying that that one from earlier had to be numbered, it's the same set. And they are not numbered. Yeah, they're definitely unnumbered. If anybody knows off the top of their head the name of that unnumbered set, let me know. Like I said, I don't want to slow the breakdown switching over to Cardboard Connection. All right, let's keep it moving. Box 3. Second half of this break, we're a quarter case down. Starting quarter 2. Guys, current high bid for the paper is at $25. $25 is the current high bid. Yeah, Lucas, I don't think it's not a sky blue. It's green more than anything. I mean, whatever it is, it's green. I mean, I guess it probably looks a little blue in the on the video, but it's definitely like a light, like a mint color green. Like I said, I could just check the checklist. All right, I got an auto coming. I'm getting the hang of this. we're gonna try to get a little better at this. All right, let's go ahead and hit the auto first. I don't like, just in case there's a technical problem, I don't want to have an open card here on the table. And ooh, it's a nice one. All right, the Reds were not a cheap team, so you do get an auto on this one. Hector Rodriguez to $299, 134 out of 299. Not the big chasers. But Rodriguez was a 21 free agent from the Mets. So only 19, so we'll take that. 19, maybe 20. And I'm cracking this some fresh top loaders. Yeah, I remember seeing his name going through the prospect sheets. I didn't make any notes on him, so I don't think it was anything too crazy, but enough for a mention. Hector Rodriguez. Reds getting an auto. That's, again, to $299. That was, I think I read it, but in case I didn't, 134 out of 299. Lunar Glow, John said. And Lucas said. New bid for paper 27 from Wesley. Appreciate it, guys. Yeah, the comments are coming through a little quick, which I welcome. Just, yeah, if I miss a bid, yeah, somebody do me a favor and just give me a poke. So, Wesley, I'll get you updated here in a second. Sights on September, Andy Paez. And then paper, Brian Acuna, Jose Peraza first, Luis Garcia first, Kennedy Corona first, Daniel Montesino first, and then Taj Bradley on the top 100 scouts, number 15. What was Taj Bradley out of? I remember seeing his rookies, I thought. I don't remember his firsts. Just a complete blank. That must have been prior to 20. Can't remember where his firsts are. Josh Young, Rookie of the Year favorites. Christian Hernandez, prospects. Hang on, guys, 1 second. Man. Sorry, guys. All right, paper. Ariel Almonte first. Jonathan Mejia. Peyton Graham first. Kyle Harrison first. Christian Hernandez. And then number 29 on the top 100, J-Dom. That's crazy. He's 29 right now. 2016 for Taj. Man. Yeah, I knew that had to be a ways back. That's the Tatis year. That was way back. And all paper. Just making sure. I'm not wanting to skip an auto. See, again, that was another one where there's nothing in the middle. That's all paper in the middle. All right. Michael Arroyo first. Blake Lubier first. Kumar Rocker. Jordan Lawler. Elijah Green. And then number 42 on the top 100, Evan Carter. Yeah, definitely a little bit inconsistent on the layout of the pack. I'm not saying it is a bad thing, just different. Not used to that. Used to it being exactly the same each time. Sights on September, Andrew Painter, Ellie De La Cruz, Modern Prospects. Amarian Boyd first, Gabriel Gonzalez first, Oscar Colas, Nerwillan Cedeno first, Maroshendrick Martinez first. It's going to take a minute. Jackson Merrill, top 100, number 58. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run through that one a couple times before I can roll that off. Been a few like that over the years. Auto. It's purple. Phillies. How You Lee to 250, 210 out of 250. Going to the Phils. I love the signature there. That is so cool. Let's see here. From Taiwan. So I'm assuming that's Thai. That's very cool. How You Lee to 250. Well, that takes a minute to sign, doesn't it? That's so nice. John saying he's going to be good too. I'm not familiar with him, so what do we got here? He was a 21 free agent, so I'm guessing probably international signing. That's a very much an assumption, but yeah, if he ends up popping, a lot of times what these guys will do is they'll change the signature and they'll do something a little bit more modern, something they can sign faster. And so he's a pro hitter, gap to gap, nasty. All right, I like it. How You Lee. Such a cool signature. There you go, Phils. Very cool. All right, Adley Rutschman on the Rookie of the Year favorites. See if we can get a little bit more up there on the pedestal. Cam Collier, there we go, Reds. That's who we're looking for. First Bowman. Max Muncy, Marcus Lee Sang first, Logan Wagner first, Alejandro Osuna first. And then Pedro Leon on the top 100, number 69. I love seeing the chaser teams change so quickly. You know, I mean, literally, like, from product to product, not even year to year, product to product, 3 times a year can change. I love how the Phillies are, Phillies and Diamondbacks are teams that nobody really wants in most products, and then this year rolls out and, chaser teams all of a sudden. Very cool. It's a lot slower process than most other sports. You change once and it doesn't change again until the next year. Another spotlight coming up. And another Ranger. So this one, Anthony Gutierrez. Rangers getting us another spotlight. Jackson Holiday on the Modern Prospects. And I just remembered I got to update Wesley's list here. I'll get you here in a second. I know I said that last time, but Henry Ramos first, Leandro Arias first, Tony Blanco Jr. first, Cole Young. There's Lionel James. And I already forgot the name of it. Kyle Manzardo, top 100, number 80. I already forgot the name of the set. That's the unnumbered one that you guys already told me once. You might have to tell me a couple more times. But Lionel James. Waiting for the delay to kick in. Somebody's going to remind me. Kenny, I think they are. I'd have to check, man. I'm not positive. You can look on the website. If they're there on the website, they're available. I do think they're available. I think they were available when we started. Lunar Glow. There we go. So it's a lunar still. It's just Lunar Glow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're available. Matter of fact, I know they are. I was talking with somebody else about them in particular, that spot in particular. They ended up not taking it, but I remember looking at that spot. It is open. Unless somebody's taken it since we started. Sights on September, Curtis Mead. Paper. Straight back into paper. Manuel Beltre. Marcelo Mayer. Luis Angel Acuna. Spencer Jones, first Bowman Chrome. Finally saw one of his. Again, that's kind of who I'm hunting down. Yordani De Los Santos and Jose Ramos, top 100. He is, 6'7", that's what I thought. Isn't it the same height as Cruz? 6'7", right? Said dibs if they are. First one to buy them, buddy. They are there for you, though. They are there. I tell you, I am completely down. If we can get that second round full, we can run it tonight, guys. I am down to crack the other half tonight. I'm like I said, I've been waiting for this all day. Rookie of the Year favorites: Tristan Casas, Marcelo Mayer on the Modern Prospects. Xavier Isaac first, Ellie De La Cruz, Vincent Perozzo, Blaze Jordan, Lazaro Montes first there for the Mariners, one of the Mariners chasers. And 61, Kevin Alcantara on the top 100. All right, still waiting for that big boy auto. That's what I want to see. We'll see a bounty. All right, we got an auto. Here, I'll tell you what. Let's just set that down so I can put it on something here. Yoan De La Ponte first. Another Josu DePaula first. Dodgers gotten, I think, 3 of him so far. Eduardo Julian first. Already in the bigs. Ricardo Perez first. Frederick Benkasum first. And number 53, top 100, Matt McLean. All right, the auto. Hide behind Outman. For the Guardians, Jorge Burgos. Base auto on this one. Guardians getting the Burgos auto. Base auto, first Bowman. Going to Cleveland. And that is 2019 free agent. How many autos is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that should be that should have been number 3 for this box. Like I said, not impossible to get a bonus. Kind of hoping we get a bonus. Still got 3 packs left. Of course, still got shots at color as well. One of the nice things about Bowman is the fact that you do have color to go after as well. Even on a non-auto, you get a nice, orange, gold on a big player. Still a very nice land. Ah, that's right, 27. Okay, all right, I'm going to do that right now. High bid is at 27. I just keep forgetting to update it. And that's Wesley Martinez with the bid at 27 that I just kept forgetting to update. Sorry about that, guys. Well, I guess I'll just leave where it's at. Try not to block it. I say that and I go immediately into blocking it. Sights on September, Kumar Rocker. Modern Prospects, Carlos Colmenares. Zach Giloff first. Joffrey Solano first. Austin Charles first. Alex Sanchez first. Wilbur Sanchez first. Number 84, Blaze Jordan on the top hundo. Garrett Mitchell on the Rookie of the Year favorites. Termarr Johnson to $3.99. I think we got one of his paper earlier. This one, $2.84 out of $3.99. Termarr Johnson paper. Jason Dominguez, Jace Young, Masael Deson first. Framey De Leon first. Chase DeLauder. Number 97, Tink Hence on the top 100. All right, one more pack in box number 3, and then we got one more. You said, who's Blaze Jordan? Which Blaze? All right, and there is the Ellie Spotlight. That's one I hit in the Whatnot break earlier. Ellie De La Cruz Spotlight. There you go, Reds. Beautiful card. Modern Prospects, Termarr Johnson. A lot of Termarr in these. Gabriel Martinez, another one. Thought we get him in every box. Alex Ramirez, Henry Davis, Randy DeJesus first. And what do we got coming up? Some color coming. Jordan Lawler, number 8 on the top 100. And first Bowman, Christian Serta. Man, I saw the Diamondbacks. I got really excited right there. Purple Lunar to 199. 117 out of 199. Diamondbacks getting a first Bowman Purple Lunar, or Magenta Lunar probably. But not on Drew. That's on Serta. All right, coming up on last box, guys. All right, Alex is going 30 on the paper. We'll try to... Here, we'll do this now. $30, the new high bid for the paper spot. So just kidding, no replays. All right, guys, last box. Come on. 3 more autos coming. Let's see it. Again, y'all, the second half of the case is up on the website. It should be getting pretty close And like I said, if we can get that done tonight, I will break it tonight. Otherwise, I mean, we can definitely do it tomorrow. If it doesn't fill till then. Is this an auto? Border looks different. Hang on. It is an auto. Oh. Interesting. All right. Rookie of the Year favorites auto to 150. Liover Peguero going to the Pirates. Liover Peguero Pirates. Rookie of the Year favorites. 118 out of 150. Kind of didn't totally see that one coming. Liover Peguero. Can't remember what team you got in the first. Let's see. Andy Pages on the sites on September. I'll check for you here in a minute, bud. Let me get through this pack. Paper. Hector Rodriguez first. Braylon Bishop first. Anthony Peguero first. Justin Henry Malloy first. William Lugo first. And then number 38, Mason Wynn on the top 100. Here, Roy, let me just check for you real fast. All right, Roy, you have the Padres. I think you actually had the first auto in the box, Roy. Base auto, not a name I recall. I'm gonna go through the recap here in a minute. Well, here, I'll tell you what. I don't want to tease you like that. Let me just. It's on the bottom. Nick Vogt. There we go. Vogt on the base. Gabriel Moreno, Rookie of the Year favorites. Modern prospects, Elijah Green. And then Corey, you need to check as well. I'll check you too. Samuel Zavala, Gavin Cross, Daniel Gularte first. Abdias De La Cruz first. Mikey Romero, and then Jackson Jobe on the top 100 at 28. Whoops, wrong stack. I put that in. There we go. Let's see, Corey. Let me check for you real quick, bud. You have the Braves. That's right. All right, we're one auto into this last box. Got two more to go. Garrett Mitchell, rookie to 499, 256 out of 499 on the paper. So they'll go out to the Brew Crew. Samuel Munoz, Jacob Berry first, Dylan O'Ray first, Juan Brito first, James Wood on the refractor, 488 out of 499 going to the Nats. And then George Valera, number 22 on the top 100. There's the Mitchell. And then James Wood. All right, sights on September, Curtis Mead. Cam Collier first. Here we go, Reds. Let's see some more of him. Max Muncy, Justin Crawford first, Phillies. Averson Arteaga, Jorge Ruiz first. And then Scouts number 2, Grayson Rodriguez. Always forget about Rodriguez. I know he's a pitcher, so it's not necessarily everybody's going after, but man, the Orioles just got some talent coming up. Guys, just a reminder, we do also have, Manny's got some open spots, plenty of open spots actually. We are going to try to push to get it closed, but Contenders Optic released today as well. So if anybody's interested in getting into a football break, he's got a half case. It's 10 boxes. So for a 10-box case, it's not priced too bad. Like so you guys know on the website, we're trying to undercut the big guys. we're undercutting them. Like after we're offering the discounts to take the spots. Yeah, everybody's pretty much getting $10 off just for joining using the website, at least prior to release. And so we're trying to push for that. And when you factor in the 10, like we're kind of starting off with like an average of where some of the big box breakers are. So I mean, if you add them all up and compare, we should be pretty favorable against most of those guys. This is definitely an aspect we want to try to get launched and doing more of. Francisco Alvarez, Rookie of the Year favorites. Ceddanne Rafael, Modern Prospects. I do think we're just going to keep it to new releases. I don't think it's going to be like a regular, like we're not getting rid of the mixers or anything, but just for the new release stuff, we're going to try to open it out with a case. Henry Ramos first, Leandro Arias first, Daniel Suzak first, Eric Brown Jr., and then Christian Vaquero to 99 on the Lava. It's a good looking card too. Christian Vaquero going to the Nats, 301 out of 399 on the Lava. Number 60, Ceddanne Rafael on the top 100. There's Vaquero. Still got 2 autos coming. All right, bottom of the first stack. And auto. Just get through this stack here, then I'll flip it over. All right, Yilber Herrera first, Jet Williams, Marco Luciano, Ynier Fernandez first, Davidson De Los Santos first, 73, Christian Hernandez on the top 100. All right, the auto first, Bowman, Andres Mesa, shortstop for the Rangers to 499 on the refractor auto, 14 out of 499. Andres Mesa. So Rangers getting auto number 2 in this last box. All right, one more in that stack. Like I said, after this next half, after the other half of this case, it'll be nothing but mixers from there on out. So we did find out today that we are going to be getting more. Wesley said, finally. We did find out today that we're going to be getting more Bowman Jumbos. So we do have some more coming. So I'm not having to ration like I thought I was going to have to. We didn't know how long it was going to take for them to offer us another round. But we put the order in today, so hopefully that comes in before the weekend. But worst case would be like probably Monday or Tuesday at the latest. More than likely, I think I'm probably getting it Friday. Sites in September: Kumar Rocker, Josh Baez on the Modern Prospects, Anthony Gutierrez, Trey Sweeney, Kenny Gomez first, Matt Mervis. There you go, Cubs first Chrome. I think it's the second one of his. Khalil Watson, and then number 77, Kyle Harrison on the top 100. Yeah, I got my package today off of. I bought them on eBay. I found a good deal on Bowman Draft. I got 11 boxes of Bowman Draft, and they showed up today. And I cracked it open. I'm like, this can't be it. It's way too small. It's way too light. I opened it up and I got 11 boxes of Bowman Chrome that all have tags on them that say Bowman Draft. I'm like, yeah, that's not right. Riley Green, Rookie of the Year favorites. Yeah, we don't get ours direct from Topps. We don't have a storefront, so we don't have a Topps direct. Ours actually comes from a distributor. Seems like they mixed the autos up finally. Let's see. All right, paper. Anthony Peguero, 18 out of 299 on that fuchsia paper. First from Marlins. Javier Osorio first. Jefferson Rojas first. Tamar Johnson, Miguel Bleis, Edwin Arroyo, and young Kinsey Noel, number 93 on the top 100. All right, we got 4 packs, including this one, and one of them should have an auto. Hopefully more than one. That'd be nice for a bonus, but let's at least get the one we're owed. Another spotlight for the Mariners. So Lazaro Montes, first Bowman this year. He gets a spotlight here for the Mariners. Brady Howes, prospects. I know you guys are getting tired of me saying it, but that's such a good looking set for a base insert. It's got that color blast feel to it. Junior Garcia first, Fraley Encarnacion first, Colton Cowser, Marcos Cabrera first, Christian Serta first, and number 99, Dylan Lesko on the top 100. All right, come on. Let's finish strong here. Another spotlight coming. Pirates getting the spotlight, and that one is Tamar Johnson. Tamar Johnson spotlight. Modern Prospects, Drew Jones. There we go. Another one of those. Second one of those we pulled. I'll tell you, the Jones has been tough to come by. Brady Howes, Angel Janeo first, Jason Churio, Zach Nito, Blaze Jordan. Speaking of, somebody was mentioning him earlier. Blaze Jordan on the Lunar Glow. I got it this time. Brendan Davis, number 35 on the top 100. Almost feels like that Lunar Glow replaced the Sky Blue. I don't know if they had Sky Blue. I can't remember if they had Sky Blue in the in 22 Bowman. But it's, you know, it might have been the Speckle actually in 22 Bowman. Now that I think about it, I think there was a Speckle, unnumbered or unnumbered. Yeah, I think it was unnumbered. Chrome Shimmer in the in Chrome. I guess the Sky Blue more of a draft product. I mean, I know it's in draft. Is it only draft? Or is it in Bowman Baseball too? Can't remember. I mean, not this year, but like historically in the other sets. We're gonna have a hot pack at the end. Sights on September, Andrew Painter. Prospects, future star Diane Jorge. William Bergola, Luis Lara first, Ryan Clifford first, Jace Bowen first, Ronnie Simon first, number 16, Robert Hassel on the top 100. Okay, and we got last pack of the break, last pack of the first half of the case. Should be hot, I do believe. That's what I'm expecting at least. Now, where's that auto? There it is. All right, auto coming. Got Corbin Carroll on that Rookie of the Year favorites. I'm just going to slide that in front so I don't have to put it on the mat. All paper. All right. Glader Figueroa, first Bowman there for the Rangers. Martin Gonzalez first for the Mariners. Juan Olmos first. Ruben Santana first. Ambioris Taveras first. Ellie De La Cruz on the top 100, number 6. And our last card of the break, behind Corbin Carroll, we got a hitter for the Brewers, Matthew Wood. Matthew Wood on the base auto for the Brewers. We do get a hitter there at the end. 4th rounder from 2022. I'll give a recap here, guys. We're going to go through all the hits, as well as all of the, the top load stuff too. I'll show you everything I got here. All right. Some of the notables. Here, I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to drop these spotlights because I got to turn them all over just to read who they are. A little easier to do if I do them all at once. I don't like that they don't have the names on the front. I'm bad with faces anyway. It's not my ideal scenario there. All right, so In the half case, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spotlights. So 2 per box, I guess, on average. All right, so we had Corbin Carroll, Drew Jones, I recognize that one. The Rangers, Josh Young. Red Sox, Tristan Casas. Rangers, Anthony Gutierrez. Ellie De La Cruz. Mariners with the Lazaro Montes. And then for the Pirates, Termarr Johnson. Those were the spotlights. Some of the other notables here. Cam Collier, first chrome. Drew Jones on the top 100. Kyle Harrison on the green lunar to 125. Khalil Watson refractor to 499. Justin Crawford base chrome. Nick Pratto paper rookie purple lunar to 199. Drew Jones modern prospects. Termarr Johnson to 175 on the paper. Josu DePaula first. Matt Mervis first. Both those chromes. Nelson Rada chrome to 299. Brooks Lee to 250 on the purple paper. Another DePaula first chrome. Drew Jones first chrome. JJ Bleday on that lime green rookie paper to 399. Junior Caminero first chrome. Jackson Holiday, Ruben Santana, and Blaze Jordan all on that lunar glow. Drew Jones modern prospects. Anthony Peguero on the magenta paper to 299. Matt Mervis chrome. Christian Vaquero lava to 399. Justin Crawford chrome. Cam Collier chrome. James Wood refractor to 499. Garrett Mitchell paper to 499 sky blue. Christian Serta on that magenta lunar to 199. Termarr Johnson lime green to 399. Eduardo Julian base chrome. Another DePaula base chrome. Spencer Jones base chrome. And Lionel James on that lunar glow. All right, those are all of the non-autos. And then for the autos, should have 12 of them here. Matthew Wood, base auto. Andres Mesa on the refractor auto. Leover Peguero to 150. Rookie of the Year favorites, going to Pirates. Jorge Burgos, base auto. Hector Rodriguez to 299 speckle auto. Leandro Arias, first Bowman, base auto. Manuel Beltre, non-first, base chrome auto. Colby Thomas, true blue to 150, first Bowman auto. Shea Whitcomb, first to 75 on the Canary Yellow. Amarion Boyd, speckled to 299 for the Phils. Nick Vogt on the base auto. And then the How You Lee, probably one of the bigger autos I think we've pulled. I'm kind of according to you guys there. But that is on the True Purple to 250. 210 out of 250 in the, what I'm assuming is Thai signature. It says he's from Taiwan, so I'm going to make the assumption that's Thai. It's a bunch, man. So guys, that is it, man. That's all we got. I got a few others. Again, I am going to go through the list a little bit. Just 32 on the base. New high bid for the base, guys. We're up to 32. So if anybody wants to outbid that, let me show you what you're getting there for the high bid. Base bid 32 currently. All right, that's Justin with 32. So let me show you why we're not wanting to sort this and why I'd rather just let you guys, somebody can have this. So what you're getting for that high bid, these are all unnumbered base. Whoops. There's a second stack, same height. I feel like a dealer, like a roulette dealer pushing out these giant stacks. Well, that's off the top of the screen, isn't it? Yeah, look at this. All right, that's all paper base. So current high bid on that is at 32. If anybody else is interested, Justin's got it at 32. So we'll hold that for just a second here. Make a last call there while I throw out some announcements. So guys, again, second half of the case is live. Honestly, I'm kind of excited about that second case. I'm excited about the whole thing, but didn't really hit any of the big names. Like we didn't hit a Drew Jones auto, no Spencer Jones, no Caminero, no Collier, no Mervis, no DePaula, no Julian. We did get the Kyle Harrison non-auto, but didn't pull his auto. Alex Ramirez, let's see, no Justin Crawford. We didn't really hit any big names on the autos. So that second half might just be loaded. But do me a favor, when you guys are checking that out, let me just show you real quick when you're looking at that site. So this is something I'm going to work on trying to get fixed. But when you go to the website, if you go over here to group breaks, hit shop now, you'll see the breaks. We've already run break number 1, so we have break number 2. If you hit choose options from here and then go to do your drop down, it's going to show you all the teams, and not all of these teams are available. It's going to show you all 32 plus, or all 30 plus the paper. What you do instead, if you actually click on either the name or the picture, it'll open up the full-blown like ad, and then on the drop down, it'll only show you what's available. So it filters out the teams that are taken. All right, and it looks like we have 1, 2, 3. It looks like we've got the Reds, Rockies, Tigers, Angels, Brewers. That's 5. A's, Phillies, Pirates, Padres, Mariners is 10. Cardinals, Rays, and Nationals. So guys, we have 13 teams left plus the base paper. And there's some good ones in there, and there's some very affordable ones in there as well. The Rays are a big-time chaser. The Reds are like the number 2 chaser in the set. Phillies are a solid chaser in this one. Let's see, what else we got here? The Mariners are a solid chaser in this one. They got a few of them. So, I mean, there's good teams left, guys. And honestly, like, I think we could close that tonight. So, just again, when you go into it though, just do yourself a favor, make it a little bit easier on yourself, and just don't click on straight on the choose option button. Like, click on it and actually open it up. Again, I'm gonna work on getting that fixed, but just makes it a little easier. So that way you don't have to sit there and go through each team looking to see what's available. All right, 32. I'm gonna make. I'll tell you what. The last call here. There's a little bit of a delay, so if you're gonna outbid 32, it's gonna have to be quick. Justin, if you end up holding it, just do me a favor at some point after the break is over. Shoot that over, and I'll add all that paper to your stack. All right, I'm not seeing any other calls. Again, I know there's a delay, so I'm gonna have to just go ahead and call it. And if something comes in at the last second, 32 is where I'm stopping it. So 32 base bid, done. All right. Congrats, Justin. I'll get all that out to you. It'll be boxed, so it'll be like I'll just brick it all together in a team bag like that, and you'll have 20 team bags or whatever it is full of them. So then I'll get that in a box out to you. That is it for this one, guys. So again, come help us finish out that second half of the case. Hopefully that's where the big autos are. Hopefully pull some nice stuff on that side. We did get some good cards in this one, but again, didn't hit any of the big names on the ink. I'm hoping they're in that second half. And while you're at it, if interested, like I said, Manny's got his open as well. He's also live on Whatnot right now doing Contenders Optics. So if you are done with, yeah, Alex, I called it, man. Sorry, but I already called it. But I mean, I tell you what, Alex, if you want, man, I will. If you want 33 on the paper, just shoot me a message, and I will give you. I'll set the price to 33 on the website, and let you go ahead and have the second round for it. That way we don't have to mess with it, because I'm good with that if you are. So guys, I'm not going to do the spec credit on these because a lot of these it's halfway filled from it's partially on the website, partially in Jetbreakers, partially in the trade room, and so not everybody's on Jetbreakers to do the spectator credit, so we don't do specs on these, at least not right now. We may change that in the future, I don't know, but yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag right now. I would love to get to the point where we can just do it all on the website, and we can actually do spec credit then and actually put them up on the site, but until then, like I said, it's just kind of a grab bag. So all right, guys, that's all I got for this one. Let's get that second half knocked out, and as soon as it's done, if it's tonight, great. If it's tomorrow, as soon as it is paid, as soon as it's all claimed and paid, I go live. It's a PYT. There's no trade window to worry about. If it fills at 10 o'clock in the morning, we'll break it at 10. If it fills at midnight, we'll break it at midnight. So appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Take care, and we will see you guys in round 2.